Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition. Why do I always mess up that word? Welcome to another edition of the South Florida Gospel News. I am your faithful host, Deborah Hall McCullen, and I am so glad to be here. Have y'all missed me? I've been gone for a few weeks, but I am back and in action again. We are the award winning South Florida Gospel News. I am in the South Florida Gospel News radio studio. I'm mobile right now. I'm not actually at a microphone, but I am here. So make sure you like and share this video. And please follow us on Twitter at GospelFL. You may also send me an email. I'm sorry. You can also check me out on YouTube for this video and other videos that I have recorded. Look for Deborah Hall 4816 on YouTube, or just put in my first and last name, Deborah Hall. You'll see me there. And well, all right, let's get crack-a-lack in here. So, like I said, I've been gone for a few weeks. I've been on vacation. I have been enjoying my life. And I wanted to let you all know who have seen me on Facebook, um, where I've been. Shy, me and Chris went to Athens, Greece. But before I get to that, let me tell you about a couple of events that I have participated in recently. And I have some short videos to share with you. So please bear with me as I run this board myself. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start with our Master Gardener, our Florida Master Gardener, Christopher McCullen, recently showed the summer camp kids from Athens TLC how to garden. He taught them about trees and air and carbon dioxide and healthy foods for healthy living. The children were so excited. They had such a great time. Um, this young man just wouldn't let this okra go. He said he was going to go home and he was going to plant it. And I said, well, sir, go on home and plant that thing. But it was so enjoyable. And thanks to Tawana Atkins Williams with Atkins TLC for signing the kids up to come over to enjoy summer camp, gardening. Um, it was a joyous occasion. All right. And then another thing that Chris participated in, and I was there as well, was his high school reunion. Suncoast High School Mighty Chargers class of 1990 enjoyed their class reunion. There were a number of activities planned, and Chris got a chance to see his classmates that he hadn't seen in a very long time. And then we all enjoyed Sunday service together. And during Sunday service, Chris and I, as owners of the Florida Black Sports Hall of Fame, and with permission from the Board of Directors, awarded a scholarship through the Suncoast Chargers class of 1990 to Mr. Jacory Brown, who's a football and scholar at Inlet Grove High School. So he'll be going off to college and he'll be taking a scholarship. And we presented him with that framed certificate. We presented it to him during church service that Sunday. So that was the Florida Black Sports Hall of Fame through Suncoast High School Scholarship Award. Now, let's get to Athens, Greece. This is what I have been waiting for. So, Chris and I traveled to Athens, Greece. Um, we left Memorial Day weekend and we were gone for about 12 days. We had a most enjoyable time. And so this is some champagne that we had in Athens when we stayed on the beach side. So I have a number of pictures to show you and video. So let me see if I can go in chronological order. Okay, so we departed from Miami, Florida. We stayed overnight in Miami, and the next morning we caught our flight to Athens. We went to New York first, and then we caught a 9-hour flight to Athens, Greece. That was a long flight, but watching movies made the time pass, and then they fed us pretty good while we were there. So I'm just going to show you some of the pictures that we took at various restaurants that we also took while we were on the ship. Once we got on board, we boarded the Virgin Voyages cruise, and we enjoyed a wonderful time while we were there. We ate the best food, best drinks. It was an unforgettable experience. These are some of the pictures from inside the cabin that we had. So it was a very spacious cabin. We enjoyed lots and lots of room service. And when I tell you we had a good time, great food, great entertainment. If you're on a cruise and you're bored, then you're the problem. They have so many different activities that you can do. There's Chris right there. They had is that I want to say unicorns or like the horses for the merry-go-round or whatever. So I took a picture on one of them. That's it right there. What is it? A seahorse? Anyway, that's me. That's the next picture is Chris and I on the deck. We were hanging out, living our best life, getting some sunshine. We visited seven Mediterranean islands while we were there. Did a lot of sightseeing and shopping. And I'm going to show you the pictures first, and then I'll get to the video. This is one of the islands where we took a picture. We actually ate lunch while we were. I think this is the Mykonos Island. And look at that beer, big boots of beer. I think those boots hold a entire 6 pack of beer. That's a lot of beer. So that's our cabin again, Christopher. With another one of his outfits. He said, I want to be as bright and colorful as I could be. And I think yeah, he did it. And he also represented the Florida Black Sports Hall of Fame over in Greece. Well, all right. Florida Black Sports Hall of Fame has been to Athens, Greece, thanks to Chris. I forgot to pack my shirt, but he had his. And we just had a great time eating, fellowshipping with our friends. This is one of the islands where we got off the sightseeing. You'll notice in the background that their buildings are all white buildings. Um, Athens is a very old city. The islands, everything is classic, basically. You're talking about places we visited where they said Hercules lived. It was wonderful. While we were on one of those islands, Chris bought me this beautiful hat. He surprised me with this hat. I was so happy about it. But I wore it on the ship, and I also wore it while I was on one of those islands that we stopped to visit. And this is the port where we stayed at the beach, and before we flew out the next morning to come back. So I'm going to start with our video. So bear with me here
Hey, Deborah, how you liking the Greece so far?
as our video plays.
Weather's beautiful. Just walking around, trying to find a place to eat.
Okay.
So we're gonna head further down, and it's been quite an experience. A couple of bumps in the road, but we're making it, having a good time, making the best of it.
All right.
Thank you, Christopher.
The first day in Greece when we got there, we had landed, we had gone to a place where our hotel was, but the place that booked our hotel canceled the reservation. So we ended up finding another hotel, which I think was better anyway. The area was much better. So let's move on to the next video. This is from one of the islands.
19 meters. We are on Mykonos Island. Mykonos. Raining a little bit, but it's beautiful.
Hey, moving right along.
Yeah, these
More
furniture
parts of one
sets.
of our
So say you got 28 people.
excursions.
That's $1,000.
That place is
$1,000 a person a night.
28,000
Yeah.
euros per night, which is equivalent to about
So
30,000 US dollars per
now
night.
if you got the money,
He said
$1,000 a
Beyonce
night.
comes and stays
That
here.
ain't that bad if you got the money. Right, I'm saying $1,000 a night. That ain't that bad, I don't think. If you got the
So
money.
we were way up on top by the lighthouse up there. I didn't go all the way to the top. It's just certain limits to have things I'm going to. So I let them go up there and take pictures and whatnot. I'm not in those pictures, but I'm here. All right, bye.
At the top of that, I guess, hill or mountain where we were was a lighthouse. It was very beautiful, but it was also like a drop down cliff. So I let them go take a look at that, and I stayed back. Chris went up there. He took some pictures. All right, moving right along. This is the next video of
Windy out here.
You feel me?
It's frozen.
even though it showed how they had restored that part of the port or dock. It was actually a big giant fort that they restored. And then you could see our ship I showed at the beginning of the video, the Virgin Voyage. That ship is huge. I think there are 17 floors. And I'm a person who gets seasick easily. When I tell you, I didn't even have to take the Dramamine. I started out taking it, but then sometimes I couldn't even tell our boat was moving. So that's great that that ship is so big that I couldn't tell the boat was moving. All right, let's go to the next video.
Still downtown, and I will say that motorcycles and mopeds are very, very popular here. Very, very popular. And we're just walking around trying to find a place to eat. There's lots of coffee shops, smoke shops, nice places with upscale fashions. You know, very nice.
Videotape you.
All right, so let me explain our trip. We flew to Athens. We stayed overnight. We didn't board the ship until we got there. We flew to Athens on a Friday. We got there Saturday morning. And then on Sunday afternoon is when we boarded the Virgin Voyages. We were on the ship for 7 days from Sunday to Sunday. Each day, our ship docked at a different Mediterranean island. So that's why sometimes, I say we're downtown Athens and then I'm on the boat. And then you see us doing the little tours in the mountains. That's why we visited a different island every day. So when our ship returned after the 7 day cruise, we still stayed in Athens for a day, a night and a day, and we flew out back to the US on a Monday. So I was really off work for almost 3 weeks. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Let's go to another video. He is giving us something to eat.
He not respect what he did. He
Happy
didn't blow it. He put his spit all over top.
I'll show that one last. That was a wrong video. Okay, so now I know. All right, so I'm going to show you this last video of us actually getting off the boat.
All right, so we just departed the ship. after spending more than a week. Well, actually, 1 week. It was 7 days, Sunday to Sunday. We just got back. We ate breakfast this morning. We just departed the ship. We are waiting for our transportation to take us to our next stop, which is our hotel in Athens, where we will stay overnight and fly out Monday afternoon to go back to the United States. Like I said, it has been epic. I will never forget this trip. Probably the most fun I've had on vacation ever traveling. I would never forget this trip. This is our beautiful boat.
Okay, well, and that's when we docked and we were waiting for our travel service to come pick us up and take us to the hotel. Now, when I tell you everything that I experienced on the boat, first class, 5 star, everything. We stayed in 5 star hotels. We had 5 star transportation. Everything was beautiful. And guess what? We were treated like royalty while we were there. There was no, you know how as a black person we expect to be overlooked sometimes and ignored, or people act funny with you when you go to restaurants and stuff. There was none of that. Matter of fact, I found out in the mausoleums over there, all of the pictures of Jesus, the Virgin Mary, the disciples are all black people. And then I found out also in Italy, Rome, Russia, everywhere over there, black people. So I don't know what's going on in the United States. And the food over there is magnificent. There are no preservatives. Everything is fresh. Like literally take the fish that they caught that morning, it's on your plate in the evening with the most beautiful herbs and olive oils. Their olives are so delicious. Feta cheese, their Greek salads are divine. You can actually taste the food. I don't know how to better describe it, but I will say the food flavors there are way better than what we have here in America. And I noticed I didn't see any fat people. Um, and then, you don't need salt to season your food. Everything was delicious. I didn't see any fried pork chops, chicken, none of that stuff. All fresh food, grilled foods, seafoods, delicious foods. We were trying to find some soups over there, but they said during the summertime they don't serve soups. You have to come in the wintertime. Now, the summertime is their peak season in Athens. Well, in the Mediterranean area, because, people from around the world travel during the summer. So the summertime is their peak time, like the winter time is our peak time here in Florida. So if you're looking to travel and you want it to be a little bit less expensive, maybe travel in the wintertime. Probably really cold during that time. But I will say that there were a lot of people there, and I asked the natives what was going on. And because there were so many people out shopping and eating, and I said, well, what's the occasion? She said, oh, it's Saturday. That's it. On Saturday, downtown is filled with people having a great time shopping, eating, um, taking in the sights. You also have the tourists. And then on Sunday, everything shuts down because they do believe in going to church. So if you want to go out and eat breakfast at a restaurant or something, you have to wait until after 9 o'clock. And by the way, there is a 7 hour time difference between the eastern part of the United States and Athens, Greece. So going there, it was nothing for me to just stay up. We actually missed a day by flying forward 7 hours. So when we got to Athens at 8 o'clock in the morning, what was it like? It was midnight here in Palm Beach County. So I was like, hey, on a Friday, I'd probably be up anyway. So we just stayed up, especially since the first hotel that we had reserved had canceled our reservation and we had to get another hotel. And then, just like here, you can't check in until 3 o'clock. So we made the best of it. We walked around the downtown area. and we found a really nice place to eat. Now, if you would like to see more videos of our experience in Athens, Greece, please go to my Facebook page. My Facebook page is
Hey,
Deborah
Deborah, how you liking it in Greece
S.
so far?
Hall. And
It's
then
been nice. You know, the weather's beautiful. Just walking around, trying to find a place to eat.
Okay.
So we went up there further down, and it's been quite an experience. You know, a couple of bumps in the road, but we're making it, having a good time, making the best of it.
All right.
Thank you, Christopher.
play that again, but it plays so oh well. But if you would like to connect to me, or if you would like to be a guest on my show, like I said, it's been a while. And while I was talking about the time difference, I had some serious, serious jet lag when I came back. Because mind you, when we got back here, to the US, it was like 1 o'clock in the it was 11 o'clock at night. We flew to Miami. I had to drive back to Palm Beach County. So it was almost 2 o'clock in the morning when we got home. But we were still wired on Greece time. So to us, instead of it being 2 o'clock in the morning, it was 9 o'clock in the morning. So we started cleaning up our yard. We've been gone for 2 weeks. So we had quite a bit of mangoes and everything to clean up. So we were out there in the dark cleaning up with our floodlights on and everything, cleaning up. And it took me a few days, well, actually more than a week, to get off of Greek time to get back to normal. When I went back to work, it was quite a struggle because of my jet lag. But I will say I am back to normal now. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see where you can follow us on Twitter. And then also, don't forget, you can see this video and other videos on YouTube. And I also have a Instagram page. So please check me out on Instagram. There's a QR code. If you're on a computer, you can pause it and get your phone and go use the QR code to go to my Instagram page. If you're on your phone, I do not know how to go to um, do the QR thing if you're already on your phone. So you have to figure that out on your own. All right, y'all. I didn't want to take up too much time. I'm back. Also, let me share with you while I was in Greece on the ship, internet service is a little bit limited. There are certain pages they won't let you have. The South Florida Gospel News has been nominated for Media of the Year for the Tampa Bay Gospel Awards, right? So I'm just telling everybody on the ship, hey, I got this radio show, and I also have a digital magazine called South Florida Gospel News. And would you guys please vote for me? And it's over 3,000 people on that ship, and I plan on asking everybody. But guess what? The page was blocked. The website where we could vote was blocked. So while I was in Greece, I missed the cutoff for being able to vote. The last day I was able to vote, I think, was May 26th or something like that. So I got in what I could. And I wanted those people on the ship to help me out, and they agreed. However, the website was blocked in Athens. I don't know why. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. I'm just glad to be nominated. Win, lose, draw, whatever. I'm just glad to be on a number. Um, and so I'm looking forward to actually attending the award ceremony in October. The summer issue of the South Florida Gospel News will be coming out June 26th. June 26th. Look for the summer issue of the South Florida Gospel News coming out. I'm going to post it up on my link to the digital magazine on my Facebook page, also on my Instagram and the Twitter page. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at GospelFL. All right, y'all, that's all I got. I mean, oh, and did I tell y'all I cut all my hair off? Well, you'll see me in the pictures, or you saw me in the video. Yes, I am bald headed for the summer. And probably from now on. I love my haircut. I'm gonna keep my haircut short. I'm learning to wear it different ways. Sometimes it's straight, like it was in the video. I didn't have a choice but to have it straight because I went like a day without a shower because of the time difference. And, I want to wash my hair and curl my hair up. Sometimes I wear it curly. Most times when I go to work, I have it curly. I think it's cute on me. Some people don't even recognize me because they're used to seeing the braids all the time. But the braids are gone, gone, gone. And I'm just me out here living my best life. So I hope you all are having a great summer. Get out and do something positive. By all means, get out and do something. Until next time, my friends, please like, share this video. Please watch it again. And by all means, tell a friend. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.